Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, the unlikely origin of short-form video, how 6 seconds changed everything. Today marks the anniversary that nobody in marketing wants to admit shaped their entire playbook. Vine, the app that gave us the 6-second loop, launched back in January 2013. 13 years later, short-form video eats half our budgets. So who do we actually thank or blame?
You blame two guys named Dom Hoffman and Russ Yusupov, who built Vine and sold it to Twitter for a reported $30 million before it even launched publicly. 6 seconds, looping forever. Everyone assumed it was a toy.
A toy Twitter killed in 2016. If it was so foundational, why did the company that owned it just switch it off?
Because Twitter never figured out how to pay creators, and Instagram and later TikTok did. Vine had the format right and the business model wrong. The talent, people like King Bach, Logan Paul, walked straight to platforms that cut them checks. Vine proved the appetite, then starved.
So the unlikely origin is really a story of a good idea abandoned by cowards?
Partly, but the deeper point in the piece is that the 6-second constraint wasn't a limitation. It was the whole design. Scarcity forced a punchline. When you only get 6 seconds, you can't waffle. That discipline is exactly what most brands lost the moment TikTok let them run 3 minutes.
You're telling CMOs their longer videos are worse?
I'm telling them their completion rate, the share of viewers who watch to the end, collapses after about 8 seconds if there's no reason to stay. TikTok's own creator data, and yes, that's a platform grading its own homework, still shows the first 2 seconds decide whether anyone watches at all. Vine understood that in 2013 by force.
Fine, but nostalgia doesn't buy media. What's the usable lesson for someone planning a 2026 campaign right now?
Stop briefing a short video. Brief a hook and a payoff, and timebox the middle to nothing. I had a client, a mid-market skincare brand, cut their average ad from 22 seconds to 9. Cost per 1,000 views on Reels dropped roughly 40% because the platform rewarded the retention. Same product, same budget, less footage.
40% sounds like a number a vendor handed you.
No, that's from their own ad manager account. And I'll caveat it. One brand, one quarter, one category. But the mechanism is real. Watch time feeds the algorithm feeds distribution. Distribution is the free part of the budget. You're not paying for reach if the content earns it.
Let's get uncomfortable. Influencers built themselves on this format. In 2026, with everyone drowning in the same 6-second templates, is the influencer even worth the fee?
The generic one? No. The audience-specific one? Absolutely. Here's the split I use. Reach influencers versus trust influencers. A reach influencer with 2 million followers gets you a big impression number and a 2% engagement rate. Engagement being likes, comments, shares over followers. A micro creator with 40,000 in a real niche often clears 8 or 9%. You're paying for the wrong metric if you buy follower count.
But the micro creator can't scale. You need 40 of them.
Yes, and that's the actual job now. Vine created the myth of the lone viral star. The reality in 2026 is portfolios. You run 12 small creators, kill the 3 that don't perform in the first week, and pour budget into the winners. It's media buying, not romance.
So the origin story's real legacy isn't the format, it's the volume?
The legacy is that distribution became a lottery. You can play 100 times cheaply. Vine made content disposable in the best way. One flop costs you 6 seconds and a favor, not a production budget. Brands that still treat every video like a Super Bowl spot are fighting the last war.
Give me the one thing a listener does Monday morning.
Take your best performing long video, cut it to the strongest 9 seconds, post it as is, and compare the retention curve against the original. You'll see exactly where your audience leaves, and that timestamp is your entire creative brief for the next quarter.
6 seconds, 13 years. One honest lesson. Thanks. That's your 5. The full CMO track, structured, no fluff, is at mba-training.com.